There's something so strange about looking back on school now. For years, it was just life, our whole world. That same uniform every morning, entering from the same gate, and the same walk to every class. It was all routine, familiar, but somehow every day seemed to be different. But now that school's over and we're heading to college, those little, ordinary moments suddenly feel like everything. I keep thinking about the hallways, how we used to walk slowly between classes just to talk a bit longer. The way we'd crowd around the lockers or lean against the walls hoping class would start just a little later. It's funny how we complained so much about the early mornings, the homework, the strict teachers. But honestly, I think deep down we loved it. We loved every part of it, even the chaos. The last minute cramming before the test, a shared panic of forgetting an assignment, and the inside jokes we passed during class. I remember lunch breaks more than anything. We never actually sat properly or even ate. Somehow every day we had more to gossip about. Things that we knew we wouldn't even remember. People we wouldn't even remember in 2 years. It was just the kind of pointless drama that mattered at the time. It was always loud, always messy, but somehow always perfect. Those were the moments we didn't realize we were going to miss. And not just the big events, but the little things. Like fighting to find someone's ID card so we could buy something from the tuck shop. And the classrooms. God, we spent years in those rooms, decorated with old posters and little scribbles on our desks. Even when we weren't listening, we were learning something. Not just facts or formulas, but how to be around people, how to deal with pressure, or how to show up even if we didn't feel like it. And I know we probably never said this, or very rarely said it, but some of the teachers really changed us. They saw us grow up, from stupid, clueless kids to almost adults. They saw the good days and the rough ones, and somehow kept believing in us through it all. And our friends. They weren't just people we hung out with. They became our second family. The ones we turned to when things were heavy. The ones who laughed with us when we didn't even know why. People who knew the version of us that didn't exist anywhere else. It's weird now, watching everyone slowly pack up and move in different directions. Different cities, different colleges. We're all still connected, but not in the same way. Not in the everyday way. And honestly, that hurts a little. The last few days of school felt like a blur. We kept telling ourselves it wasn't goodbye, it was just see you later. But deep down, we knew. We knew things would never be the same again. The classrooms we walked out of for the last time, the group photos in the corridor, signing shirts, hugging a bit tighter, sitting in our favorite spots one last time, trying to freeze it all in our heads. No matter how ready we are for what's next, there's always something heartbreaking about leaving the place that raised us. The people who saw us through every version of ourselves, good and bad. And the friends who knew our stories from the very beginning. It's not that school's over, it's just that this chapter's over. But even as we go our separate ways, a part of us will stay right here, in this hallway, on this lunch table, and in this classroom, laughing, living, and growing together.
Give me some sunshine.